Welcome to clickseminars.live. Keep learning, keep earning in 2020 and beyond. And now let's get ready for our next speaker session starting now. Hello, and welcome everybody to clickseminars.live. It is morning here, 5 a.m. in Nashville, Tennessee, but whatever time it is in your world, I know it's 11 a.m. in the UK, and this is a worldwide seminar. And I'm here to tell you about our next presenter. I got a couple of things that I want to go over real quickly with you, and then I've got a kind of a little twist, an interesting twist I want to share with you here in a minute about live television. What lessons we get in live television. Number one, we are brought to you by ClickBank. Check out clickseminars.live/ClickBank because ClickBank is the sponsor of our event. And of course, this event goes all the way till Friday of this week. And if you're not a member of clickseminars.live/VIP, there's so many amazing benefits. You'll be able to ask live questions to some speakers. There'll be breakout rooms. We're doing it through Zoom. You'll have 30 days unlimited access to watch the videos, and they'll be invited to an exclusive VIP coaching session. So consider going to clickseminars.live/VIP. For those of you that don't know, in the U.S., there is a hurricane that came out of the Gulf, Hurricane Delta, and it's crossing over in Atlanta, Georgia right now. And so we got a message from Alicia that the power is out and they don't know when it's coming back. So when we found out this news this morning, what we are able to do for you is play her presentation that is recorded. However, I believe Alicia or her sister are going to be in the chat. So you'll be able to chat live and you get the presentation. And we hope, if the possibility of the power comes back, that Alicia will let us know and we'll be able to cut to her live. And in the event that doesn't happen, please watch this presentation. Let me tell you something. It was one of the most powerful presentations from the last Click Seminars. And thank God we have the recording of it so that we have something here to do this morning. But more importantly, we're going to hopefully make arrangements to reschedule and have a way for you to interact with her live at a different time. So let me read you her intro because I want to document that. Alicia Lyttle is a highly sought after speaker and coach, most known for helping people start their online businesses. She's trained thousands of people across the globe, has a 20-year track record experience as an online entrepreneur. I know that personally because Alicia's been a friend of mine for many, many years, shared the stage with her. After generating millions of dollars of online income, Alicia believes that the internet is a great equalizer, allowing people from all backgrounds to build wealth regardless of their past. Alicia has the ability to pull out of you what is inside of you, even teach you new skills and transform your finances for your life. So at this point, what we're going to do is I'm going to bring to the stream, through the miracle of electronics and television, we're going to be able to watch this amazing presentation live from recorded, and we're very sorry that but we can't control the weather, we can't control acts of God, so therefore this is how we're going to be able to present this amazing presentation for you right now. So here we go. Okay, I'm going to start it over because we're learning as we go. My apologies. Here we go. This is the setting for making this work. Out of here, and I'm ready for you to teach away. Love you, dear. Go for it.
Thank you. Hi, everybody. It's Alicia Lyttle. I am so excited to be here with you today. And today I'm going to teach you how to start an online business quick, fast, and in a hurry. We're going to work hard. I'm going to bring my mic a little closer so you can hear me. Can you hear me good? We're going to work hard, have a lot of fun. And yeah, I'm excited. Hi, everybody. So there's no better time than today to start your online business. Now, I live on the beautiful island of Jamaica, although I'm not there right now. I'm in Florida. This background is just a wall. People keep asking me if this is my view. I wish it was. It's just a wall. But where are you from? First of all, I want to see where you guys are joining me from. So go ahead and tell me. I see Ruth is from Sussex. Where are the rest of you guys from? Where are you joining me from today? And hopefully one day you'll have the opportunity, when you're ready to travel again, restrictions are lifted, to come back and, or to come to Jamaica if you haven't been there before. Hi, Stuart from the UK, Romez from Anguilla. Let's see, Peter from UK. Thank you, Stuart and Peter, for letting me know my sound is fine. Winnie from Arkansas, Elizabeth from Canada, David from Thailand. Wow, what a international group. Vicky from the UK, Doris, UK, Teresa, London, G from Singapore, Mary Lou from the Philippines, Alan from Ireland, Fiona from England. Wow, Jean, California, Cliff, UK. Look at this. I love this. Roger, hey, Roger from the UK. I've known him for 15 years as well. So it's good to be here with you guys today. And I love the fact that no matter where you are in the world, you're able to, with Click Seminars, you're able to join and listen to speakers and learn from the comfort of your own home. And what I'm going to be teaching you today, it doesn't matter where you live, what your age is, what your background is, you can make money on the internet. And that's why I'm so excited with it. Now, the first question I have for you helps me to set the stage on this presentation. So here's the question. Why are you here? Why are you here? Why are you here on this presentation? Why are you listening to me right now? What are you looking for? Why are you here? So I know that a lot of you are here because you want to change your financial future. Some of you have been laid off. As I've had conversations with some of you have been laid off. Some of you need to earn extra income. So tell me in the comments why you're here, because it's important to know why you're ready to get started today and why you're not waiting another day to get started, right? Peter says he loves learning. Me too, Peter. I love learning. So I love that you're here on this. Thank you, Fiona. All right. So now, you've probably tried to make money online in so many different ways. You may have listened to some training before or watched some YouTube videos. Is that you? Like you've tried some money-making strategies before? Because a lot of you that are on here, as I've talked to you, you've said, I've tried this before, I've thought about it before, but I'm here to really learn how to get a strategy that's going to work for me and find a mentor. Ryan said, yeah, I've tried a lot of different things. Absolutely. So you really want to learn how to do it. And more important than that is how to take action. And we're going to do that today, because for a lot of people, they're living paycheck to paycheck, sometimes not even making it to the next paycheck. Their credit cards are full and they're really stressed out and looking for a solution. I've heard that about 90% or more of the people who try to build an online business never earn a single dollar. And that's not because trying to start an online business is a scam. It's not because it's impossible. It's definitely not because they're incapable, but it's because they can't figure out how to put it all together, how it all works, how the puzzle pieces work together, right? And it's also because a lot of times they get this shiny object syndrome. Do you guys know what that is? Yes. But you need to stay focused. I love this cartoon. It says, we need to stay focused on our marketing priorities and not get distracted by every shiny new, oh, look, a squirrel, right? And that's what happens to a lot of us, is that we get distracted. So I'm going to ask you to focus on this presentation, because we're focused on your future. And a lot of times when I talk to people about why they want this, money is not the goal. Tell me in the comments what the real goal here is of wanting an online business. It's not money as the main goal. Yes, we want to make more money, but why, right? What is the ultimate goal in this when we're talking about making money? Elizabeth says, you got this so right. Thank you, Elizabeth. Vicky says freedom. Yes, Vicky. Yes, freedom. I take it a little bit further and digging through it. And that is Romas said time, and time is freedom. So very good. Money is not the goal. Time is. And the reason is because time, having control over your time, gives you more future. Most people live their lives for the weekend, right? So when you hear the people that are working their 9 to 5, maybe that's you, and you're saying, thank God it's Friday, right? It's because they live for the weekend because now they've got time to do what they want to do if they're not working on the weekend. Vicky says, I want to take control of what I do. Nomad says financial freedom and quality of life. Ruth says, yeah, making money working from home. Somebody said freedom of time, and that equals financial security. David says freedom, and David spends a lot of time with his wonderful family. So yes. Peter said time is one thing that we cannot get back, and you guys are all right on that. Control your time, and that equals freedom. Do you guys agree to that? Give me an agree in the comments if you agree to that. And once you see this, like I'm making it visual for you, now you can say, yes, that's what I need. I need to control my time. And that way I have the freedom that I want to do what I want, when I want. Yes. So Teresa says, yes, to improve my life, it's the freedom. So if you agree with that statement, then just type agree. Yes, Peter. Yes, David. Yes, Vicky. Agree. Control your time. And that is what gives you freedom. Now, this is a really interesting, good read. If you haven't read it yet, it's called The Top 5 Regrets of Dying. You can pick it up in Amazon. It's on the Kindle as well. It's by Bronnie Ware. And Bronnie was given a job to listen to people as they were in the last stages of their life and listen to their regrets. She was just listening. That was her job, to listen. And in her book, she talks about working with people who are dying, and she shares their top regrets. Listen to this. People say, I wish I had the courage to live a life true to myself. I wish I didn't work so hard. I wish I had let myself be happier. And she goes on to share that the vast majority of her patients never accomplished at least half of their dreams, often because of their choice to keep working like their regular working instead of following their dreams. So my message to you today is to have the courage to follow your dreams. Have the courage. And I just want you to write that word in the chat box, courage, because it's such an important word. And after going through some of her work and reading and listening to some of her trainings, I realized that, having the courage to actually live your dreams is so important today, tomorrow. And, this is what will determine who can live that life where they control their time and they have freedom, right? Good job, guys, in writing the word courage. You have a calling and it's in your heart. And just from chatting with some of you, I know that you have so much that you can give to this world that it's going to be a shame if you do not have the courage to get out there and put yourself out there to be able to live that life you want. If you want to live a life at the end that does not have regret, let me just repeat this one more time. If you want to live a life that at the end does not have regret, find the courage to start living your dreams, right? This is big. And if there's one thing that you take away from this presentation today, I want you to say, I want to live a life that at the end doesn't have regret. And that is going to be me finding the courage to start living my dreams, right? So one of the things that as I work with people and help them build their online business, I commend them on having the courage. So one of my students, Tosh, she posted on Facebook, she's getting a lot of work in order. She's from the UK. And then I say, Tosh, congratulations on having the courage. One of my students, Empress, she was excited when she got her first order and posted on Facebook. And she's like, I did it. You can do it too. This whole long story. But I commended her on having the courage. One of my students, Marsha said it's a major improvement in her life to have the courage to start an online business. Now she's making money and telling other people that they can do it too, right? Courage. Shane wrote on Facebook and said, orders are coming in daily. Thanks, Alicia. Shane had courage. How many of you would like to have the courage to start your own online business so that you can say the same thing to me, right? Orders are coming in daily. Thank you. Just type me in the comment box if that's you, right? So yes, type me if that's you. And then Audrey had the courage. Audrey said, I didn't know I could get an order so fast. Just talking about how quickly he built his internet business. And Audrey had the courage, right? Zoran had the courage. Zoran said the orders started streaming in. I love how he described it, right? Streaming in. Orders started streaming in because he had the courage to say, you know what? I want to live a life of no regret. I'm going to live my dream. I'm going to start an online business and work from home. William said, right? So yes, guys, I appreciate you guys all interacting as well. Thank you so much. I'm giving 200%, and I see that you are as well. Thank you so much. Ava had the courage. Ava said, I got my first ongoing recurring order. Recurring is where somebody's paying you each and every month. Ava had the courage. McClensing said, made my first sale today and I'm super excited. Happy I made this decision, right? Because she had the courage. Live Your Dream Life said, I want to see the orders streaming in. Yes. So I know now that you are in agreement with me that from today on, you're going to have the courage to live your life. So at the end, you've lived a life with no regrets. Yes? If that's you, say yes in the comments. I hope that I've gotten that across to you, that you can do it too, that you have what you need in order to be successful. And that's courage. You already have it. You just had to acknowledge that you have it. And so you can live the life that you deserve. Yes. Give me a yes in the chat box. While you type yes, let me give you a little background on who we are. And when I say we, I'm talking about me and my amazing sister, Lorette, who's somewhere in the chat box, I think. And you'll hear from her later. But we have traveled the world teaching other people how to leverage the power of the internet to get their own financial freedom. Now, some of these stages we're on, I just realized this. Look at the one in the bottom left. That's me with the ponytail and the white sweater on, speaking at the World Internet Summit, which is now clickseminars.live. And so, yeah, that's an event there. But we've traveled all over the world, Australia, all over Asia, Dubai, New Zealand, all over Africa, Nigeria, South Africa, all over the Caribbean, the US, Canada, UK. It goes on, teaching people just like you how to build their internet business. We do mastermind events, and we also are featured a lot in the media. So the media from Jamaica to the USA to Asia on different TV shows. One of my favorite events that I spoke at was called Walmart Tech Live. I was like, wow, I'm speaking at Walmart. I don't know. For me, that was just a really big turning point in my speaking career. And I really have a passion for teaching people how to build an online business. In Jamaica, I have a training center, although all of our training is now virtual. We did a lot of hands-on training and took that globally. We've earned a lot of awards. This is a Nation Builder Award and other awards. But let me just give you a little bit of background because people always ask how we got into the online hustle. So let me tell you that story. How do we get into the online hustle? Well, back in the year 2000, the man I was dating wanted to know how to take his knowledge and turn it into a course online. So he asked me if I would help him figure out this internet marketing thing. I did, and I was so excited about it. In fact, in our first year, in that year 2000 that we were in business, we made $500,000 online. $500,000 online. I was in college at the time doing my PhD. And I was like, wow, this internet is amazing. The website was ugly, right? But it was definitely a turning point for me where I realized that business can be done on this thing we call the internet. In the year 2007, I was, about to defend my dissertation, right? Remember, I was in college in a PhD program, and I had the choice of defending or going on a tour of countries for 6 months teaching people how to work online. Now, here's what helped me make that decision. I went and I sat down with my professor and I asked my professor. Now, I wanted to be a college professor. So I asked my college professor how much money he made a year. Now, how many of you think college professors make a good living and are rich? Because I wanted to be rich. So anybody think that? Anyone? No, nobody. Well, I asked him and I was like, what? I made that much money. His yearly salary we made in a month, right? At this point, I had married the man I was dating. We were running an internet-based business. And then here's my turning point. We all have turning points in our life. Hopefully today is a turning point for you where you see what's possible. But I sat down with my accountant and she had me sign my tax statement. And I had to take a picture of it. And that's this picture right here. And it said $2.767 million on the internet. And I was like, wow, right? And I don't even think I'd realized, I was young in my 20s then, don't even think I'd realized how much money we had made that year. And so this is US dollars, right? So give me a wow if you'd love to make 2.7 million US dollars, then that might be a turning point for you. And I dropped out of my PhD program, focused on the internet full time. But in the year 2010, the man that I married, I actually left him. Now, that's a whole nother webinar on why I left him. But the reasons are called for. Let's just leave it there. So I left him in 2010. And when I left, I thought that everything would work out and I would still work with him in the business, but that wasn't the case. In fact, I found out that that wasn't the case when I went to the grocery store and tried to buy something. And I handed the cashier my bank card. So I'd walked out, I'd left him. And then now I'm, on my way to my sister's house, stop at the grocery store. She scans my bank card. Now, here's what's important to remember. In the year 2010, we made 6 million US dollars online, 6 million. So never had a fear scanning, my bank card is all fine. What do you think happened though, when she went to scan at my bank card? Let's see if you guys know in the comments. Let me read your comments here. If you know what probably happened, right? What probably happened when she went to scan my card. And this is at the point where I figured out, I'm probably in some deep trouble right now. That's right. You guys said it. The card was declined. I'm like, scan it again. I've got lots of money in that account. She scanned it again, declined. I'm like, scan it again. She scans it again. And then it gets declined. And my sister Lorette, bless her heart, to save me of the embarrassment, handed the cashier her card and paid for everything. And I was like, oh my gosh. And as I got to my sister's house and tried to log into my bank accounts, at this point, I realized I couldn't get into my bank account, my personal email, my work email, my database of 400,000 clients. Like I couldn't get into the websites that I built and set up over those 10 years. Everything was gone. And that was the day that I went from, I built up from having no money to being a millionaire. And now I was broke again, just like that. And I was sleeping on my sister's sofa. At this point in my life, I'm like, why me? Have you ever had that point in your life where you're like, why me? Why is this happening to me? I don't understand. I was at a really dark place in my life. If you've ever been there, just give me a 1 on the chat box, because I know a lot of us have been in that place before, right? You've been in that place before. And as I'm sitting here thinking, why me? I remember my dad called me on the phone and my dad said, hey, you've got some good credentials. You could go work a government job. And I said to my dad, I'm a millionaire. It might not be in my bank account right now, but I am a millionaire. So I can't go work a government job. I just need to get up and rebuild. And at that time, Les Brown, do you guys know Les Brown? Peter says never have a joint account. Yes, Peter, but I didn't know it back then. I teach this to people now, but I didn't know. So Les Brown said, Alicia, You might have fallen on your back, but you can look up. So get up, get up, get up. And in that deep Les Brown voice, he said, get up. And me and my sister got up off of that sofa and we started building businesses again, right? We started doing these amazing side hustles. They were working for us. We started speaking again on stages and traveling the world. Thank you so much to Click Seminars for their World Internet Summit. And today we teach other people how to do the same. I'm going to teach you how to, and I'm going to be moving fast and talking fast because I've got a limited amount of time, but now I'm going to be teaching you how to start an internet-based business. And it doesn't matter where your bank account is. It doesn't matter what skills you have because you can learn new skills, but I'm going to show you how to build it from scratch. And then at the end of the presentation, if you decide that you would love for me to be your mentor, because I'd love to mentor you, I'm going to give you that opportunity at the end. If that's okay, because I know people always ask that question, like, can you mentor me? But we'll do that at the end. If that's okay with everybody, just give me a yes in the chat box. Just give me a yes in the chat box if that's okay, and I'll give you that opportunity at the end. Because you know what? I never got to be that professor teaching in a university, right? I dropped out of the PhD program to pursue internet business. But what I love more than ever is to be a professor and now teach people like you how they can build their own businesses. So I'm like an internet professor, I guess. I don't know. What would you call it? Let's see if anybody has the right words for it. Okay. So I'm going to teach you today about the 3 models that I have seen have great success, that I want you to pick one of these models. You're going to tell me in the comments box which model suits you. And that is, as you're working online and the services that you're going to provide, just know this, you're going to provide digital services to clients globally. So there's a model where you say, I'm going to do all the services myself. I'm going to have my own business, do the services myself. Or on the far right, there's the agency model, which says, when an order comes in from a client, I'm going to outsource it to other people to do it for me, and I'm going to pocket the profits. That's the agency model. And then there's the model in between, the combination. You know, I might do some work myself, and when I get too busy, I might outsource some of the work. So give me a D if you think you're the do-it-yourself. This is my business. I'm going to do all the work. Give me an A if you think you're the agency model, right? You're going to outsource everything, only work an hour a day, have other people do the work for you. And give me a C if you're a combination and you think that you're going to do both. Now, most people start off always in the D, the do-it-yourself. They're going to do it themselves to start off with, to learn their business. And then they end up at a combination. And I'm going to give you some examples of people and what they've chosen. But David said, A, he's going to do it all ourselves. But you can see in the comments that we all have different views of what we're going to do. Like William said A and C. So I'm guessing William's like, I'm going to do an agency and a combination, right? So Janine says D, like I'm going to do it myself and then a combination. And Janine, or Jeanne, Janine, maybe, if I'm saying it wrong, I'm sorry. But you have what is the most common model, that you start off doing it yourself and learning the business, and then do a combination, learn it and outsource it. That is the most common model. And here is that agency model, where when an order comes in, you outsource the work and you deliver it and get paid and pocket the profit. So I'm just explaining it a little bit, and I'm going to explain it more in a few minutes. Now, the do-it-yourself model, you keep more money in your pocket because you're outsourcing less, but the agency model actually allows you to have a bigger pie because you can have more work coming in. So as you're thinking about this, I just want you to think a little bit deeper. So the do-it-yourself model, which is here on the left, you spend more of your time working, and your free time is that little green pie, right? But you keep more of your income. But in the agency model, you have a bigger pie. You make more income because you can get more orders in because you have other people doing the work. And now you have more free time and you work less. So we always build up to the agency model or a combination model, which would fit sort of in between. Now, this is our student, Danny, from Malaysia. Anyone here from Malaysia? I was in Malaysia in January. I love it there. I love Malaysia, Singapore. I love Asia, period. But Danny does everything himself. He keeps all of his money, does everything himself, smart, and can get it all done. And that's the way that he likes it. Our student Winnie, now Winnie, funny story about her. She's on in the comments. She comes on to a lot of our sessions. She is unemployable, which means she cannot go report to a boss, work a 9 to 5, and have a boss tell her to her face, like, nope, you can't leave early today. Or what are you doing on your computer? Anybody else think that they're unemployable? Maybe you're employed right now, but you know your personality is unemployable, meaning you have to be your own boss. Give me a U. There's Winnie. Give me a U if you're unemployable like Winnie. If you understand Winnie's personality, she's a go-getter, but she is her own boss. Like, that is in her. So anybody else unemployable like Winnie? Yes, Victoria and Vicky and Hegary, you all say that you're unemployable like Winnie. So she was unemployed, struggling, finding something that she wanted to do. She did one of my courses. She became her own boss. And now she hires people to do some of her work. Natasha says unemployable and always have been, right? So here's our students. Ava, Chevelle, Ava's in the middle, Chevelle on the left, and Sonia on the right. All three of them do the combination model. They do some work themselves. They're in Jamaica, and they do outsource some of the work. Here's my sister, Lorette. And Lorette is completely agency model. So she doesn't do any of the work herself. She outsources it all. She's like, I don't want to do any of the work. She outsources everything and does really well with it. Lorette's from America, but she's in America now, but she also lives in Jamaica. So that is my sister and business partner for the past 17 years. So I love her to death. She's amazing. And our students from all over the world pick a model. They might change between models, but the reason that I started off with teaching you about the models is because now as I teach you the skills, I want you to say, all right, this is something I'm going to do myself, or this is something I'm going to outsource completely, or you know what, I can do some and outsource some. So if you've got that, I just want you to say, got it, in the comments, because when I get into the skills, I now want you to say, I could totally hire someone to do that if I get orders in, or I'm going to do that if I get orders in, or the combination. So if you've got it, just say got it in the chat box so that we're clear that we're all in understanding of what we're talking about here. And I'm really, okay. Brandy, hello, Brandy. Brandy says, got it. Teresa, Julian, Sylvia. Hey, Sylvia, got it. All right. And I really want to say it's important that you know that, because there's people on here from all over the world, and I knew there would be, is that this is an opportunity to really go global and earn in US dollars. So I told you, Mike told you, this session is going to be work. So let's get into some of the work. I'm going to pull some of your skills out of you so you know what you can sell online. Let me ask you a question. What skills do you currently have? So first of all, let's talk about your career skills. Tell me in the chat box what career skills you have. And a career skill is something like something that you've done with work. So what career skills do you have? Now, this could be like administrative skills. So you've done some really good, admin type skills. Tell me some of the skills that you have. In the chat box. Tell me some of your career skills, right? So for a lot of you, this is going to be admin work, bookkeeping, all that kind of stuff. Let me see. All right, going to the comments. Peter says accounts and administrator. Jean says selling. All right. And this is stuff that you've been paid to do for a boss. All right. That's a career skill. Training, management. Sylvia said baking. Okay. Vicky says teaching, admin, mental health support. Health career. Yes. What else, guys? What else? Tell me in the comments some of your career skills, skills that a boss has paid you to do. All right. Okay. Admin's always a big one. PR, communication, sales, teaching, English, Spanish, business coaching, export marketing, event planning, facilitation, programming. Yes. IT, pharmacy, running activities. Very good. Chris is a chemist. Wow, Chris. Okay. Facilities and project management. So look at all the skills that you've identified you have. would you say that someone online, a business online, an entrepreneur, whatever, online, would also pay you for these career skills? So if somebody's paying you in an office to come and work for them with these skills, could you also do those skills online? And some of them you might not know how you could do these skills online. For the majority of you, you're going to say, yeah, fundraising, I could do that online. Life coaching, of course you can do that online. Communication skills, yeah, you could do those online. Admin, of course. Sales, IT support. I've seen some amazing online IT support people. Yeah, so Gian says, yes, you could take these career skills online. Now let's get into the fun one. What about learn skills? These are skills that you've learned maybe from watching YouTube videos or from another speaker here on Click Seminars, or from a course that you've taken. Tell me some of your learned skills. So maybe you took a course on website design and now you can build websites. Tell me some of those learned skills. Let me see what you guys have here for learned skills. Admin, okay, digital marketing. Yeah, marketing is a great learned skill. It's a great learned skill. Let's see here. Tech, admin, all right, web design, all of these learned skills, people will pay you for those online. And sometimes it's easier to see that your learned skills you can earn from. Okay, so stock trading, let's see what David said, communication and skills, website design, Margaret said, Holly said teaching, hi Holly, NLP, Guru Chinaka said website design, very good. Gian, social media marketing, very good. Yes, big one that you can earn from. So you guys have some great skills. Peter says IT, you got some great learned skills. People will pay you for those online. I have a skills assessment worksheet, which helps you to identify other skills you might have that you didn't think about. And what I'll do is I will put that in the Facebook group for Click Seminar so that you guys can get that. But now I want to talk about what are the hottest online businesses to start today and start quickly. So you've identified your career skills, your learned skills. You know you can take those skills online. Now I'm going to show you some hot skills that you can do yourself or run an agency around and make some good money from. First, let me just acknowledge some of your other comments here. Roger, digital marketing, SEO, website design. Ruth, business coaching, expert marketing, bookkeeping, teaching English and Spanish. Boy, Ruth, you've got so much you can offer to this digital world. Margaret, online courses. Clifford, I don't know what that is. What is that? Tell me what that is. Sylvia, graphic design, phone calls, transcription, voiceovers. Mary Lou, teaching. Yes. Now, you guys should have some ideas popping, but let me get into some hot online businesses that you can start today, and I'm going to teach you some new skills. Get ready to take notes. Here's the speed round. I'm going to teach you about these 4 areas that are popping right now: transcription, phone calls, design, and being a virtual assistant. So the first one, transcription. Transcription is basically turning an audio or video file into a text. It's really popular right now because all these podcasters want their podcast transcribed so they can turn them into blog posts or ebooks or, Kindle books, right? People record their book and they want it transcribed. Sermons, that's really picking up in popularity. In fact, this presentation right now is on video, but how many of you, when you go back through it, you would also like to read it in a transcript? So you'd like the transcript of it on your screen while you're watching the presentation, or you'd like to print it out and read it while you're watching the presentation. Give me a 5. It's a high 5. Give me the 5 on your keyboard if you would love a transcript of this presentation. Let's see how many of you would love a transcript of this presentation, because that's what it's about, and it's really popular right now. Now, here's what you do. You get the file from your client, upload the file to a free tool that converts it to text, edit the text with another free tool, or send it off to an editor, turn it back into your client, and get paid. Wow. Look at how many of you would love a transcript of this. I want you to see the other people's comments that are saying that they would love a transcript of this. Do you see why transcription is so hot right now? Yes, it is. All right, let me show you some really cool things. This is our student, Layton. Now, the first picture that you're seeing of Layton, working, it's on my left. Was it on your screen left? Well, not in the pink shirt, but the other one. She's actually working at a place where she got paid $380 US a month. A month. And on the right is when I took this picture, we went back to that place and she was making between $4,000 and $5,000 a month. And you know what she said to me? She said, Alicia, with what you've taught me, I make my yearly salary now in a month. And I was like, wow, that made me feel really good. As a mentor, I'm sure that would make you feel really good as well. Now, the thing, I could tell you a million stories like this. So why is this one unique? Because what she does is actually she does the agency model. So in order for transcription comes in and then she outsources it for a small percentage. She takes a small percentage of the money that comes in, hires someone else to do it, and she only works an hour to an hour and a half a day. Here are some of the orders that she's getting from her clients. $500, $150, $130, $900, $320, $80. How many of you would love to get a $900 order for transcription? I haven't even showed you how to do it yet, but when I do, you'll be blown away. But how many of you are like, 900, I'm good with that. From one client, one order, just give me a 900 in the comments if you're like, you know what, I understand that. I'll take that because, these coming in every day and orders just keep coming in for transcription and it's getting more popular now than ever. And you'll see we have a Facebook group that if you decide to get on this journey, you would be joining. And you'll see people posting in there like, I need transcribers because they are overwhelmed with the amount of orders that are coming in, right? Here's another one of our students. She posted on Facebook. These are all just Facebook posts that I screenshot to put in here for you guys. Danette, 540, 260, 120, 80. One of our students who posted, I just bought a car with the money I made on the internet. One of our other students, 130, 170, 95, 250. These are single orders from a client. So a client's going to pay you $250 to do a transcription, right? So, and a lot of you are saying, I need this transcript, right? And this lady, Layton, she was featured in, lots of media. She's been on TV and news talking about this because as our student, when she came to us, she was in a situation where she really needed this, but she doesn't have a high school certificate. She had 2 kids by the time she was 19. She's not someone you would, look at her resume and think that she'd be successful, but she really was. More orders. I could go over orders all day long. I love this one at the bottom. Somebody posted in Facebook. They made $1,000 from one client, one order to do a transcript. So I'm going to show you the trick about doing transcription easily. You either do it yourself or you teach a VA how to do it or you outsource somebody else to do it, but we're going to have some fun. Now, the thing is, I don't want this to get out there far and wide because those people that need transcription done, if they see how easy it is, they might not hire you, me, and my transcribers anymore. So I'm going to show you 2 tricks, but you got to promise not to publicize the trick to everybody who wants transcription done. If you promise, just write, I promise in the comments, and then I'll show you the tricks, all right? Now, there are a bunch of different tools that you can use, but I'm going to have fun with 2 tools just because of the time limit that we have. But I promise you will have fun with this. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to play a I'm going to play a video. Now, in this video, the trick that I'm going to show you is that YouTube transcribes videos. What? Yes, YouTube transcribes your videos for you. So the video goes by really quickly, but what I basically do is I go into YouTube. Under a YouTube video, there are these 3 dots. I'm going to push on those 3 dots, and then I'm going to click Open Transcript, and voila, the transcript from YouTube is going to appear right there. And all you have to do is copy that transcript, put it into a doc, and there are some quick ways, like it's Control something, Control P or something that you can get the spacing fixed, and then you just read it and make sure that it's good, or you hire somebody to read it and make sure that it's good. So Why are so many YouTubers hiring podcasts to transcribe their YouTube videos? Because they don't know those three dots are there. And I guarantee 99% of you watching this won't know about this trick either. So here we go. Now I'm going to put my microphone next to the speaker on my computer because I'm going to be playing a YouTube video of my voice, but you'll see my mouth is not moving because it's the video on the computer that's actually playing. Can be a little bit confusing because it's the same voice, but listen to my voice and look at the transcript and then tell me in the comments if you think that it's pretty accurate. Tell me about what you think that YouTube has done. All right, so let me push play on this video. So I'm on YouTube right now. Press those three dots, open transcript, and then look at the transcript on the right-hand side. So when people direct message us, they can get a welcome message back right away. So I'm going to go ahead and write this welcome message real quick. All right, so I wrote the welcome message. Thanks for DMing us. We'll see this message soon. In the meantime, you can call us or visit us. So did you see that? I know it moved fast, but did you see that YouTube transcribes the video? Did you guys know that? Yes? Did you? What is that? Is that cool? Do you guys like that? Could you do that? Of course, there's nothing to do. YouTube already did it for you. If you could do that, just give me a yes in the comments because I know that you could do that. Yes. Pretty cool, right? Everybody's always like, wow, I didn't even know that YouTube already had that built in. Let me show you one more cool tool. All right, I'm going to show you one more cool tool. This tool is called Temi, and there's a trick to using it for free always. I can't go into that right now. But let me push play on this video. Now, what I have done is I have uploaded a file to Temi. It's called asktherightquestions.mp4. And now it's asking me, what is my email address? So I'm typing in my email address. I'm clicking send. And now the software is saying, all right, we're going to send the file to your email, and it's there within minutes. Final step is for me to check my email. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, all right, I'm going to check my email, and then I'm going to edit and add punctuation. So now, are you guys still with me? Are you with me? All right, great. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play this video. And what I've done is I've gone into my email. I'm clicking view transcript, and it takes me over to the Temi site. And what I'm doing, Ruth said, this is brilliant. Yes. Now it's asking me to set a password. So I'm going to set a password for the file so I can see it. And this is even easier. I uploaded the file and it emailed me the done transcript. Like, I love technology. I love it. And we need to make sure that we use technology. Okay, let me play this video and you follow along with the transcript and you tell me if you think it's pretty accurate. All right. Speaker going down. Here we go. Hey, it's Alicia Lyttle, and in this video, I want to cover one thing that will help you to land clients. Now, I'm a digital agency owner, and if you're looking to start your own social media or digital agency, or you already have. Wow, did you see how pretty accurate that was? Now, it misspelled Little, my last name, which is spelled Lyttle, but you know, my last name is the one that's actually misspelled. What did you guys think about Temi? Someone said you're an internet ninja. Right. Thank you for that. It's about technology and using it to your advantage to grow an online business that you love. What did you think about that? You could do that, and it takes minutes. The email from Temi is in your inbox within minutes. Yes, could you do that? Give me a yes in the comments if you could do that. It's a trick question. Anyone could do that, and you could even have your assistant do that, or like a few of our students have hired their teen kids to be their assistants and clean up the punctuation and spelling while they're doing it. Julian says, brilliant. Janine says, great. David said, it's very accurate. Peter says, yes, it's very accurate. Yeah, it's pretty accurate. Emma said, it's so simple, right? So simple. Technology, guys. All right. The next thing is, let me show you about having a business doing phone calls or appointment setting for clients. So the client gives you a list of people to call. If you have a smartphone, you could do these phone calls for the clients. You make the calls, take notes, return the file with the notes to clients, and you get paid. A lot of people outsource this. But if whether you do it or outsource it, right, you have a business that's almost like a call center that you're doing from your home. Now, there's an app that you can add to your phone that allows you to make calls for free. It's called Text Now. TEXT, making sure that my pronunciation is on. TEXT Now, Text Now. And you add that app to your phone, and then you can make phone calls for free for clients. It's so simple. All right. So this is our student, Sonia. On the left is when she was in my class, but on the right, she's vacationing in the Dominican Republic. The bottom is Panama. And she makes $4,000 to $5,000 a month getting work from clients to do phone calls while she outsources it and vacations, right? It's a very amazing thing that she's doing. So yeah, that's Sonia there. She does phone calls and does it as an agency. You can do it too. Here's some of the orders that she posted on Facebook: 250, 300, 200, 130, 250. Right? And then she gets so many orders coming in. She hires other people to do them. Who can make 35 calls for me? 9 calls today. Can someone make 40 calls? She gets so much work in. It's a really big industry. Appointment setting and phone calls. Yep, it's a really big industry. Here's more: 140, $500, right? So we've covered transcription and phone calls. Now we're going to cover 2 more skills: design, my favorite, and being a virtual assistant. Because a lot of you I saw had admin skills, and all the stuff that I'm showing you, anyone can do. You can do it as a family. You can teach your kids how to do it, right? I'm keeping it simple, right? Keeping it simple. So let's start off by talking about being a virtual assistant and then go to my favorite, design. So being a virtual assistant, the client requests your services, any admin services, you complete the work and you get paid. Our student Amanda, she talked about how she made $12,000 doing this. This is what her account looks like and some of the services that she offers. And some of the posts she put on Facebook: 120, 96, right? And the money keeps rolling. This is Winnie, who is on this presentation as well. So Winnie says, Winnie actually came to visit me in Jamaica. We have the same highlights. Yes, we do, Winnie. But I hope that you guys come to visit me in Jamaica as well. And she showed us her funds pending clearance. She's just always making money doing different virtual assistant work. Winnie said she got a client that placed orders from her, and from this one client, she earned over 5,000 US. That's when she became hooked and realized that, doing this business is legit. She shows a recent screenshot of an order for VA services at $590. And Winnie does the work of a combination model. Sometimes she hires other people. Sometimes she does it herself. She's a fast worker. So another thing that you guys can do, a virtual assistant, think about it as being an admin assistant just online. All right. Now we're going to get into my favorite, which is design, because design is so simple to do. So what kind of designs can you make for clients? Now stick with me. You do not ever need to open up Photoshop, Adobe InDesign. What are the other tools? I don't even know, but you don't need to open them up. I'm going to show you a free tool that you can use. So a client requests images from you. Could be social media, banners, flyers, logos, ebook covers. You create the image in a free tool. You submit the work to your client and you get paid. This is my sister, Lorette. Some of the pictures she posted on Facebook vacationing, but this is one of the things that she does. I asked her for a screenshot of her recent earnings this year, and we can see $5,184 from just doing some design. Another one of our students, and screenshot. Well, I could go on forever with all the screenshots of people making money. So I'm going to go through those quickly because I want to teach you something. Oh, here's a lady who's doing ebook cover design, and I want to do some math with you. So pull out your calculators, whether you have an online calculator, or let me see really quickly, whether you have an online calculator or you have it on your phone, because I'm going to ask you to do some math. Now, I don't have a lot of time to talk about everything that you're looking at right here, but just let me tell you that this lady is selling her services online for designing ebook covers. Now, it says that she has 32,000 reviews, and about 1 out of every 3 to 5 people will leave you a review online, but reviews are important. And you can see that it says she has 55 orders in queue. Now, orders in queue means that's how many people have ordered from her. And if she delivers before going to sleep tonight, then that money comes into her account. All right, keeping it simple, trying to keep it simple. But I want to do some math. All right, where are my math whizzes? All right, help me out with this math. So she has 32,000 orders, 32,717. Suzanne says, I need to make some money and be my own boss. Yes, Suzanne, keep listening. So she has 32,717 orders. Like 1 out of every 3 to 5 people leave reviews. Let's just say in this case, 1 out of every 3. So if I do the math, multiply 32,717 times 3, what do you get when you multiply that, right? It's over 98,000. Now that's how many orders she's gotten in. If I could do, yeah, Peter says 98,000, not bad. This is not how much money she's made, Peter. This is how many orders that she's gotten in. Now, do I think that she's done all 98,000 orders herself? Maybe, because it's so simple. I'm going to show you. Or she could be outsourcing it, right? Okay, thank you. Thank you, Parma. 98,151. Gian, okay, that's exactly right. 98,151. Now we're going to multiply that by $20. Why $20? Because her average order is $20. Now she charges a lot more and she charges less sometimes, but you know, we're just getting averages here. So just to give you a good example. So now I want to do 98,151 times 20. This is my estimate, probably a low end estimate of how much money she's made in the past couple of years, maybe 4 years, 3 or 4 years, doing one thing online, and that's designing ebook covers. So what's that math? Let me look in the chat box to see if anybody has gotten that math. So Param says $1,963,020. You're right. $1,963,020 doing ebook covers. Is anybody interested in learning how to do this now? Give me a yes if you want me to teach you how to do that in like 3 minutes. Now, it's showing that she has 55 orders in queue. So 55 orders times $20 is $1,100. So she'll make $1,100 before she goes to bed if she does those 55 orders real quick. How many of you would be doing that before you go to bed? Like you're like, before you go to bed, do these orders, you would be doing it and all over it. Yes, yes, yes. All right. So anyone want to see how to create ebook covers? Now I'm going to go over time just a little bit if I show you this. But if you promise to stick with me through the whole presentation, I will take the time to go live, show you how to do it. Because if it's something that could make you $2 million, I think it's worth showing you how to do it. So if you're okay with that, give me an okay or a yes, go live. I'll be like, go live, go live. And what I'll do, and I'm going to have to ask Mike to help me with this, is I am going to share my screen of another window. And Mike, if you can put that up on the screen. He's so fast. All right. So here we go. Let's do this really quickly. I'm going to try to teach you how to do this while doing it at the same time as fast as possible while I'm talking really much like this. But you guys promise that you're going to stay with me if I go live and show you how to do this. So here we go. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in ebook covers because remember, that's what she's doing. And right now I am in a software tool called Canva, C-A-N-V-A. You can find it at canva.com, completely free to use. I show you in my training how to always use it for free, but canva.com, thanks for typing that up there, click seminars. And we're going to go live to Canva. I typed in ebook cover. And now what I want to do is I want to look for a template that I would love to use to go live. This is probably the hardest part. I picked a blank template just to open up the website so that I could see more templates. Now, look on the side of my screen where I'm showing you all of these Canva templates, right? The hardest part is picking one that is good, but because there are so many good ones, but I don't even know what title I'm going to create of a book. Anybody ever wanted to write a book? Give me a book title so I can make one really quickly. I didn't think I would have time to go live, so I didn't plan on it. Let me use this one. All right. So look at this template that let me see if I can make it a little bit bigger. I can't right now, but I'll expand it in a minute. But here's the design that I'm going to make. And so I'm going to create a romance novel. So this is the ebook template. Someone has just hired me to create an ebook. I'm going to go as fast as I can. And someone time me on how long it's going to take me to create this ebook cover while teaching you at the same time. Ready, set, go. Here I go. All right. So I picked the template that I want. Now I'm going to click on photos on the left-hand side, and I'm going to search the photos for romance because I'm going to write a romance book. So now I see all these great romance photos, and I've got 4 photos here that I want to replace. So I'm going to find 4 romance photos as quick as I can. So the first one I'm dragging into that first box, and I'm scrolling down. Wow, so many great photos. The second one I'm going to drag over here. Oh, so many good ones. Ooh, I really like this one, top right. And then, since it's romance, we need a heart. That was pretty easy. I want this heart to shift over more. So I'm going to double click it to open up. And then, all right, now I'm good with that. Now I'm going to change the title. The title of this is Gorilla, but what I want the title of this book to be called is Love Me. I don't know. And then I'm going to change the subtitle at the top, which says an Art Penguin series. And I can make this a little bit bigger now so you guys can see it. The Art Penguin series, I'm going to change this into the Tom Wa romance series. And then the subtitle here, The Art and Evolution of Graffiti. So I'm going to put The Art and Evolution of My Love. I don't know. And then instead of it being by Christopher Barnes, we're going to make this by, let me see someone in the comments that I need their first and last name, Teresa Duncan, Theresa Duncan. Right there. Our book cover is done. Was that fast? Does it look awesome? I love it. And so all I would do now is click on download, and it downloads that cover. And it's completely done. And if the client wants different variations, did you see how long it took me to do that? Someone tell me, if you time me, how long did it take me to do that book cover, right? How long did it take me? 1 minute and 55 seconds, Tom says. I didn't even know he was listening. I wouldn't have called it the Tom Wa romance series. I'm just teasing him. No, I'm just kidding. I love Tom. So is this something that you could do or have a team do for you and set up a business around it if you knew that this is a multi-million-dollar business? Of course, right? Stuart says amazing. Yes. Vicky says, yeah, less than 2 minutes. And while I was doing that, I was also teaching you guys how to do it at the same time. So really doing that takes me no time at all. It takes me no time. All right. Going back to my PowerPoint, I'm out of breath. Did you guys have fun? Fiona says my socks just blew off. Did you have fun? So let me just go back. Let me just go back one, because I said that this lady made at least, $1.9 million US doing ebook covers. And I just showed you how to do it in less than 2 minutes and teach you at the same time. Yes. Is this exciting stuff? Now, why aren't more people teaching this? Like this is what I call a digital services business. So why aren't more people teaching how to do a digital service business like this? Hang on. Sorry, my PowerPoints. A lot of the reason that they're not showing it yet, I'm just going to go back to my PowerPoint, is just because a lot of people don't know how to teach it. They don't know how to get people started in it. They're not teaching the skills training so people know how to, start it themselves. I don't know. I really don't know why a lot of people aren't teaching it. But what I do know is that this is something that you can do, right? That this is something that you really can do. All right, hang on 1 second for me. Now, let me share my screen again. You guys, this is live, right? These things happen. Got to go back and forth. But can you guys tell that I love this? I love this, and I love teaching this. Teresa said that was so cool, quick and easy. I know. So ebook covers and book covers are not created the same way. What I taught you how to do is ebook covers. Chris said, all done with just Canva. Yes, there are other tools that you can use. Absolutely. Most of my students use Canva just because we want something that's quick, fast, and that you can do quick, fast, and in a hurry. And so that's why we teach Canva. All right, let me see. Is my screen showing good now? All right. So anyway, 1.9 million. I've got a ton of things I can show you just like that. But let me tell you why we love having our own online business. With an online business, there's no inventory, no Facebook ad spend. I teach you how to get on a platform that already has traffic. So people are already looking for you. That lady who's doing ebook covers, people go on the site that she's on looking for someone to do ebook covers for them, and they hire her. Right? There's no overhead. You don't have to have an office building or employees to do this. There's no startup costs, no fancy degrees, no expensive tools that are needed. This is our student, Dana. She's talking to my sister, Lorette, on the left. And Lorette says, Dana, so you've already replaced your income. Awesome. She said, so I resigned and my last day was yesterday. And yes, I've already replaced my income. How many of you would love to resign from your job because your side hustle, this business I'm teaching you how to do, will replace your income? Give me a high five in the comments if that is you. You're like, yes, I want to do that. Lorette says, wow. Dana says, I have many plans. I'll make a lot more in a short time. Lorette says, awesome. She said, yep. And I'm very happy and grateful, right? I love this. I love this. Now, there's 2 requirements that you need other than the knowledge. I've given you a lot of knowledge here today. Would you agree that I've shared with you a lot of knowledge already in the really short time frame? And I've got to talk even faster because I'm running out of time. But if you agree that you've learned a lot already, just say agree in the chat box, because I've taught you about your career skills, learn skills. I taught you 4 skills that are in demand, how you can deliver services through those skills. Like, I want to make sure that you guys agree that I've really tried to bring my best in 60 minutes. So I've given you some knowledge. That's the first thing that you always need. And if you want to take it a step further, I'd love to be your mentor and keep spewing out the knowledge to you, right? Now, there's 2 other things that you need. And when you have these 2 things, I just want you to say got it in the chat. Let's make sure that you guys have got it and you really understand that you've got it. Yeah, so the first requirement is some sort of device to work on. Laptop, desktop, smartphone, tablet. You got it? Type got it in the comments if you got it. Yep, got it. And the next one is an internet connection. And those are the 2 requirements. Other than having a mentor to give you the knowledge, those are the tools that you need to run your business. Laptop and internet connection. If you've got that, click got it. Yes, it's like a trick question because you wouldn't be here today if you didn't have it. But my point is, really, you have almost everything that you need to succeed in this business. Just add the knowledge to it and the mentorship, and you're good to go. You are good to go. So here's 4 quick steps to helping you get started. Step number 1, identify your passion. Ask yourself, what problem does it solve for other people? Or use a new skill that you've learned. So it could be the passion that you have. A lot of you identified like your skills, and some of you said what you are passionate about, but you can also use a learned skill like transcription. Everyone who I put into transcription is successful with it because the demand is so high. Just as an example, design, same thing. Demand is super high for design. And you can also consider services that are relevant now. Step number 2 is to set up your online presence. We teach you the platforms that already have traffic. So is it easier to, jump in front of traffic, or is it easier to go out there and try to find the traffic? I'm a strong believer in jumping in front of traffic. If you want to build a business quickly, and I'm talking about quickly, right? This is a business that you build quickly, but you'll have for the long term. But think about this. If people are saying, I need ebook cover design, and I'm going on the site and looking for it, and you're delivering the ebook cover design, this is your business or your agency on the site. instead of saying, I have an ebook cover business. How do I find people now, right? So set up your online presence and be on platforms that already have traffic. And of course, you can also set up your own, drive traffic as well. Then the next step is to outsource the work that comes in so you can build a bigger business. You do not have to outsource. That is optional. Half of you will do it. Half of you will do the work yourself. Step number 4 is deliver the work to the client. The client is happy and you pocket the profits. Now, what I have found with the thousands of people that I've worked with all over the world is one of the most important keys to success is this declaration. And I'm going to ask you to say it. And I'm going to ask you to say it in the chat box. So get ready. It's that I am a business owner. I want you to think of this as nothing less than a business. So if you're doing transcription for clients, whether you're running an agency or doing it yourself, you say, I run my own transcription company. You never say I'm a transcriptionist, right? Or I do, the word do, transcription. You are a business owner, right? So from today on, you are all online entrepreneurs and you are all business owners. So type in the chat box, make that declaration, I am a business owner. What I found in polling a lot of my students is those that said, this is my business, I'm a business owner, I make thousands of dollars a month in my business, instead of I'm a transcriber who makes thousands of dollars a month, their businesses shoot up and succeed at a much higher and faster rate. So it's really important. Yes, Julianne, Vicky, yes, Peter, yes, Victoria, yes, Teresa. If you do website design for clients, you have a website development business, right? And I don't have time to go through all of these stories, but we've got so many stories and 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 stories. But I'm watching the timer, so I don't have time to go through it. But so many people who have found great success in starting their own simple digital services business, right? It's their 6-figure side hustle, as we like to call it. One of my students, O'Neill, says, if it wasn't for you, this would not be possible, Alicia. I love you so much. I'm like, oh, what does he love so much? Because he went from being unemployed to earning $2,000 a month real quickly. And now he's well succeeded that. Andrew, musician, turned his passion into profits. I told him as a musician how to go online and make money. He sent me a screenshot when he'd reached that $18,000 mark. That was a big thing for him. Aisha, one of my students, she does voiceover. She talks in a mic and people pay her for it. She sent me a picture when she got her first car that she bought from the money she made online. All right. And I love it. Now, let me answer this question real quick. Won't the market get saturated? No. In fact, the times that we're in today, and we found this before this time and it will happen after this time, is that companies that are looking for digital services right now, they are all over it and they're going online looking for digital services. And a lot of the agencies and individuals that are delivering the work are overwhelmed. There's enough work for everyone, right? And this is always proven true to me. When I see students that join and a few days later, they're like, I got my first job completed. I received my first order completed. I'm so overwhelmed. First review, first client, first tip, my first sale. Awesome, right? I didn't know I could get an order so fast. Employers, businesses, corporations all over the world are looking to hire, and they will have to hire freelancers online. Can you see the possibilities? Can you guys give me a high five, if you can see the possibilities for yourself? It's overwhelming, right? The possibilities are there. So let me ask this question, because people ask me this all the time. And that is, why do so many people want to become online entrepreneurs? Why do so many people want to become online entrepreneurs? I'm going to stop sharing my screen just for a minute to answer this question with you. Why do so many people want to become online entrepreneurs? And this could hold true for you and for, so many other people in your life. So I just want to see if you guys can answer that question for me. Why do so many people want to become online entrepreneurs? Let's see what you guys have to say about it. Yes. Right. It's for freedom, free up time. All right, so you were paying attention. Thank you so much for paying attention. I love that. It's always good to see when people are paying attention. Absolutely, you guys are getting it. Yes. So in you identifying this, you're really understanding too what you love to do. Yes, 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 yes. All right, sounds good. All right, so let's keep going. Hang on 1 second. Getting an error on a video. So yes, need to work from home, free up time. Yeah, freedom, money, personal independence. David Kavanaugh says to do what they want, when they want, whenever they want. All right, I like how he said that right there. So, all right, going back to the PowerPoint. Yes, so when you're getting started in this business, you need to evaluate your skills, set up your online profile, deliver amazing service, continue to grow, learn new skills, and build your own team, right? As you continue to build and you want to, take it to that level where you're building an agency and building a big business. So now I have to ask you the question, are you ready? Are you really ready to learn how we can work together, how I can be your mentor, and how I can help you to get the freedom that you need to control your own destiny, to be financially free, to have the freedom from bosses, as Ruth says, to control your own time? Are you guys ready? If you're ready, say ready in the comments, because now I would love to invite you to work with me. I would love to show you how you can take your life to the next level by starting your own online business and starting today, like today, right now, because there's no better time to start your online business than today, than right now. There's no better time to take action than right now. So Teresa says ready. Brandy says ready. Yes, yes. Julian says ready, 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 and more ready. Yes, Teresa said it'll give you the opportunity to sign your own paycheck, and that is very powerful. Yes, 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 and more yeses. So now that you guys said you're ready, I would love to invite you to be part of Freelancing Genius. This is for the smart people, right? And here's what it entails. I'm so excited about this, so excited to offer it to you, and I'm so excited to be your mentor. So pay attention. All right, we get started with it. Really, what I'm going to show you in the next 5 minutes are a bunch of courses. And I want you to think about it like as the Netflix of courses. So Freelancing 101. Just my students who've done really well with it. But basically, it's how to create your own online presence, the correct way to draw attention, increase sales, gain repeat buyers. This is about setting that foundation, give you insider tips and strategies for maximum profit. This course is step-by-step online video training modules. Now, one of my students posted in our Facebook group, which you will get added to today. They posted in that group and said, I got the course for my sister. She joined on Friday, joined the course on Friday. On Saturday, set up her online business and had an ongoing client by Sunday. And I'm like, yes, that's what it's about. It's crazy, but it works so well. It works even better than I thought it would work, which is a great thing. So what you're going to get is Freelancing 101 and then my design masterclass. Now, I showed you really quickly how to create ebook covers. In this design class, I walk through that and how to do a bunch of other things, illustrations, a bunch of other things. This is one of the easiest classes to go through. So I want you to go through it second. And yeah, you'll love it. So the design masterclass, I also have, I show this in the masterclass, but there's this guy who says that he's completed 134,000 orders. His standard price is $40. And when I did the math, 134,000 orders, obviously he probably hired somebody else to help him. At $40, that's $5.3 million. Do you know what he's doing? Logo designs. And when you look at that logo design, you're like, that's not even really that good. Like, what is that? It looks like a ladybug, but it's actually a light bulb. So if you don't know how to do logo design, you can do it on Canva or hire someone else to do it for you, right? So anyway, that's design. So you're going to get Freelancing 101, the design class, the advanced design class, a class we have called SEO blog optimization, SEO press releases and articles, blogging and website building. Why do we have so many classes? Because some of you might find passion in design, while others will find it in transcripts, and others will find it in blogging and website building. So I said, why not put all of my classes in, make it like a Netflix for everybody, instead of just choosing which class. Does that make sense? Do you guys like that? Because when people have to, let me just look at this 1 second. When people have to choose, they're like lost. They're like, how do I choose which one to do? And then the social media management masterclass, that's another one. Remember I told you that we're going to teach you how to make phone calls, so get paid to make calls. That is a step-by-step video training series. And then we've got get paid to type. Get paid to type, again, this is where you learn transcription. I showed you 2 tools, but we have a bunch of other tools. You get to pick which one you like the best. My favorite tool is YouTube and Temi. And then we have a private Facebook group, and that's where people post, hey, I need someone to help me with transcription. So you can get jobs from there. And as you build up your agency, you can hire people. That's the place that you would go to hire people to do the jobs for you. So it's really important to be in these Facebook groups if you want to really build a big business and an agency. Do you understand that? Yes? Yes? So freelancing 101, design, advanced design, blog optimization, press releases, social media management, get paid to make calls, the uber popular class transcription because it's in such high demand. And we have some bonuses. We have 4 core training classes. So we have an orientation class, a class on how to create your online assets, a skill development class that also teaches you how to get a job in and flip it to someone else to do and pocket the profits, and then a training on how to take your business to the next level. So you get 4 core trainings, a private Facebook group. So in this Facebook group, you get support from us 24/7. Well, I mean, I'm not in there 24/7, but all of our students are, and we have hired coaches that are in there. So you get the private Facebook group, and then you get what we call our resource room. So if you liked the resources that I shared today, how many of you liked the resources that I shared so far? Give me a 5 if you've liked that so far. Okay. Okay. How many? Okay, so you guys have liked the tools that we provided so far. So let me tell you really quickly about this resource room. And I'm going to come on camera just to talk to you directly and stop sharing my screen just for a minute because I love resources. How many of you know that I love resources? You can tell that I love to share with you tools that are working. So, I've shared with you a bunch of resources already, but you can see that I really love that. Yes? I'm just waiting for you guys to say, yes, you can see that. Yes, yes, yes. Absolutely. So I really love to share resources and tools. So in the resource room, just as I showed you how to do YouTube and Temi, I go into that room and I show you how to do so many more things. So that's what we call the resource room. Yes, you guys are saying that you love resources. Yeah. So in the resource room, I'm going to show you all of these amazing resources, how you can really use them, what they mean for your business. And then, hang on 1 second, what they mean for your business. And then, I'm just reading your comments. Yes, you guys love resources too. All right, let's go back to the presentation. I'm going to share that screen. So I love teaching about resources because I know it really helps people. And then, just to recap. So for the bonuses, 4 core trainings, private Facebook group, the resource room, and then your own website. So I was trying to, I don't know if this video will play. Oh, it looks like it's going to play. So as you're building your business, having an online presence and a website is so important. But what keeps most people from building a website about their digital services is building it. So we've created a template for you that, yes, you're going to be on those different sites that we're going to put you on, but you're also going to get your own website. because people will ask you, local businesses will ask you, people will ask you, what services do you provide? Now, let me play this video really quickly. And this is an example of your website. This is actually Lorette, my sister, her website for her digital agency. You can see that it talks about all the different services that she offers. It gives project examples, testimonials on it, blog posts. You get the same website. But you're asking me now, but how am I going to do these services? So if you click on here, for example, I clicked on social media management. Now, those designs that are on your website, we are actually going to give you an Excel spreadsheet of outsourcers that will do the work for you, and it ties into your website. So somebody on your website orders social media management services for you. They say, yes, I want images like that. You go to my Excel spreadsheet and you hire the person that I say does that because they did it for me and they gave permission for us to use their portfolio on all of these websites that you guys get. When me and my sister came up with that solution, we came up with it because of the demand. And when we came up with that, it made our life easier. And now it's making your life easier. So all of the people that we've used, and I'm going to show you an example in a minute, you get to use them now too. Isn't that exciting? So your own website. If you guys like that one, give me a 5, a high 5. That is Lorette's absolute favorite thing in this package, other than, of course, the training, because it gives you instant credibility as a digital service agency provider. And then you get our monthly training. So we're like a club filled with like-minded individuals, and we work together to make sure that you get the training that you need every month. So every month we have monthly training, new skills that you can keep on top of your game. And then we have challenges. I love doing challenges. So I don't have time to describe one right now, but we come up with these challenges that help you build your business. And everybody's like motivated and excited to do these challenges. And then we have monthly Q&A sessions. So once a month, we're going to come on and you can ask, yes, you can ask questions anytime in the Facebook group, but we just like to do face-to-face. So it's me, my sister, our trainers, and we do these monthly Q&A sessions. So we just keep adding to this package, like adding. And these are the things that you need to make sure that you have the knowledge, the success, the tools, the support, and the people that are going to support you through this journey. But wait, there's more. I have a special gift for you. Are you ready for it? Are you ready? It's called the Freelancing Fast Track. And for the first 20 people who join today, my team and I are going to help you set up your online profile. So on the website that I say, hey, here's the website that I want to give you to work on. What we're going to do, or to have your services on, is we're going to help you to optimize your title, your portfolio. We even create a video advertising your services. We'll make sure that your images are set up. We'll give you your description of your services, so help you with copywriting and keyword optimization. Isn't that big? Do you guys love that? So action takers are money makers. We always like to give special bonuses to those who take action quickly, right? So action takers are money makers. Now, the next thing that we're going to do is remind you that this business model also includes freelance flipping. This is where we teach you when an order comes in, outsource the work, deliver and get paid the profits, work smarter and not harder. I have put that in this presentation so much because I just want to make sure that you know that the model that is set up for you to work smarter and not harder. Here's a great example of what Lorette did. So an order came in for Lorette to do a website. Lorette opens up the Excel spreadsheet, goes under website developer, and finds the one on our spreadsheet we say to use. He charges her $190 to develop a website, and she has to pay for a theme to go along with it. And the client pays her $1,997, which is what we recommend that you charge for website design. So when we do the math, $1,997 minus $190 minus $48 for the theme, Lorette made $1,700 profit. And she does this over and over again. Here's another client that paid her, a law firm, $2,284. She hired the same guy at $190, bought a different theme. She charged that client. She ended up with $2,000 profit. They pay her $197 a month for maintenance. She pays that guy $10 a month for maintenance and pockets the profits. Do not forget the power of this agency model. So that Excel spreadsheet, we call it the Little Black Book, with Little Lyttle. Do you guys get that? My last name, Little. Anyway, the Little Black Book. How many of you want this Little Black Book? Just give me a me in the comments if you want it. Yes? Right? Me. Yes. This Excel spreadsheet, which we call our Little Black Book, has everyone that we use to outsource our services to. And I promise you, it is worth its weight in gold. Amazing, right? I know, it is amazing. Now, I said that our courses were like the Netflix of digital learning. So in this video, I'm just walking you through really quickly. When you log in today, after you join and purchase, you're going to log in today, click on My Courses, and you're going to see all the courses loaded in to your back office. It's all video training, step-by-step short videos. Can you guys tell that I love teaching? So it's really simple. I break it down. My sister does some of them. My coach does some of them, but we make it so simple so that you can get started today. Remember the lady I told you, she was like, my sister joined on Friday, did everything on Saturday, and by Sunday, she was making money. That's what I want for you guys, right? Join today, watch the videos, next day, make money. And here I am just going through the inside of the courses. Hey, I have nothing to hide. I want to show you what it looks like on the inside so you're excited and ready. It's simple to take the courses to learn how to make money on the internet. Yes? All right, I'm glad that you guys like that. Now, here's my special bonus. Because this business is easy, and I found that so many of our students want a family member to do this with them, or a business partner to do it with them, or their child to do it with them. As long as your child is 13 years and above, they can have an online account and do this. One of my superstars, Norva, is 15 years old. She is 15 years old, and she does voiceover. When she started, she was 15. So this is something teenagers can do. My nieces have done it, 15 and 16, made $100 a week. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you, you're going to get your login to our online platform and into the Facebook groups, and I'm going to give you a family pass so you can get a login for a family member, because, hey, a business is better when you invite a family member in. So if you have a family member that wants it, you're going to get a family pass as well. That is priceless. Now, to join today, you can just go to clickseminars.live/AL for Alicia Lyttle. You'll get everything that's included in this package and more. It's $9.97 for a one-time payment, or you can split it up into payment plans. It really doesn't matter to me. Whatever is better for you. I do have some bonuses, though, for those of you who pay in full. So I'm going to show you those bonuses in just 1 minute. Now, this is the same package that we would normally sell for $4,000, but Tom definitely told all of us speakers that because of the times that we're in today, we need to make sure that we give a really great package to everyone so that you can get started today, right? clickseminars.com/live/AL. I look forward to being your mentor, helping you in this online journey, and helping you to celebrate when you make your first dollar online. So we're also just wanting to remind you that for those of you who join now, quick, fast, and in a hurry, we're going to help you with your own profile, and we're going to make sure that we work with you on freelance flipping. You get the amazing Little Black Book. And, I just wanted to point out that one of the greatest things about being your own boss and being a business owner is that overwhelming feeling of satisfaction and accomplishment. You have a reason to get up in the morning. You enjoy your work, and you enjoy the difference that you make in people's lives. And I really want to be able to celebrate that with you guys today. So hurry up, sign up quickly. You're going to get a message. Orientation is going to start soon. So let me answer some quick questions. And then if you have questions, I'll answer that in the comments as well. Jan says, wow, wow, wow. Thank you guys so much. I'm so excited to be here with you. Hey, and if you're in, just let me know in the comments. Just say I'm in so I can make sure that you get the fast track bonuses. So you can just type I'm in the comments and I'll see it as I continue. So question, is this good for someone with no experience? Now, we've probably answered that 50 million times, but the answer to that question is yes. You need absolutely no experience to start your own digital services business. It's so easy to learn a skill or to take your current passions and offer those online. Now, when you get to the page, click seminars. Emma, there are no upsells. This is it. There are no extra anything. Everything is included in the package. So when you get to this page, you guys should all see this page now or be on this page. You'll see that there are two options. So it's the $9.97 option and $3.97 times 3. And you can pick one of those options. Holly says, I'm in. Welcome, Holly. Everyone say congratulations to Holly. Thank you so much, Holly. I'm excited. Lorette, make sure you've got Holly down as number 1. Holly, we're excited that you are in. So choose which button you want. If you choose the $9.97 bundle, I'm going to throw in some extra bonuses, a one-on-one session with me. I love doing one-on-one sessions. So we'll do a video call or a phone call if it's more comfortable for you and talk about, you know, what your vision and goal is and what you want to do so I can help you achieve it fast, right? And then I will also help you to get your first 10 reviews. So I will make sure that you get your first 10 orders guaranteed, right? 10 orders guaranteed so that you can get 10 great reviews. Yes, thank you guys so much. And then I'll also give you a jumpstart session. So you can purchase either way. I just threw in some extra bonuses for those that sign up with the pay in full option. All right. So welcome, everybody. Welcome to those that are signed up. Well done. Well done. So let me answer some other questions because it's such an international group. I knew this was an important question. Do we get paid in US dollars? Yes, in US dollars, no matter where you live in the world, you get paid in US dollars. And if you have any other questions, type them into the chat box. We will answer those questions. How do we get buyers? We put you on platforms where buyers are looking for you or looking for those services, and we'll teach you all about how to get buyers. But you're jumping in front of traffic, and that's one of the secrets. Are there any startup or monthly fees? So when we put you on these sites, no startup fees, no monthly fees, right? So people ask that question a lot. So I'm going to encourage you guys, get started today. I'm excited to work with you. I'm excited to be your mentor. If you have any questions, ask those questions in the comments really quickly because I have to wrap it up. I've got, you know, my time is ticking and my time is up, but I am so excited that you guys were here with us today. I'm really excited for the business that you're going to build. Listen, what I have found is that when starting your own online business, right, you've got what you need. You just really need a mentor to guide you through it so that you can get to the place where you want to be, so that you have that goal of, you know, freedom and financial freedom. And it is so possible for you. And I'm really excited about that. So Lorette says, such a simple way to start earning. Yes, such a simple way to start earning. David said, don't look for traffic. We put you in front of traffic. Absolutely. Holly said, how often are we paid? Every time someone orders from you, they pay before you even start the service. So for a lot of our students, you know, you'll get 10 orders a day, let's say, and those orders come in, and it depends on the platform that you're on, how long it takes for those funds to clear after you complete the work, but you get paid before you even start doing the work, Holly. All right. All right, great. Do you guys have any other questions? Last call for questions. If you have questions, type them into the chat box. One thing I want to say about the website is that we put up your website for you. So we put up the website for you. Our team does it. We just ask you to fill out a form so that we can do all of the work for you. And so, we like to call it your instant agency or an instant business from getting that website and set up. There's so many different ways to have credibility in this business, and having a website is a quick one. Totally optional. All of our students love it though, and we do that one. Yes, Doug, we're working on multiple platforms, so there are more than one platforms. Brandy, you are welcome. Thanks for being on. Let's see if anybody else has any other questions. Victoria says, I hope I'll start making money because I'll borrow to purchase this so I can pay it back. Interesting enough, a lot of the testimonials that I showed you, they borrowed money to get into this, and they paid back the person they borrowed from and then some, right? So Victoria, I totally understand that. Layton, the girl that I told you about that makes thousands a month with her agency, her transcription agency, she actually borrowed money from her landlord. That sounds so funny. But her story is that she borrowed money from a landlord to do it. And now, she's paid that back and then some. And she always tells this story about her landlord. So whoever you borrow from, Victoria, make sure that you go back and always give them credit. It's a great thing. You're welcome, Doug. Emma says, I'm in. Welcome, Emma. So excited to work with you, right? So excited to work with you. Emma, what you need to do is make sure that you go through the course now. Like, make sure that you go through the course quickly so that you can earn quickly, right? Remember, Emma, I told you a lot of people buy today, start the training today or the next day, and they're making money within a day. And those are the people that are hungry for success. So if you're really hungry, if you're really hungry and if you say, I really have to do something to make money on the internet, and I want something that's easy and quick to get started, that doesn't involve, inventory or learning something new, or, really spending a lot of time learning before I make money, then this is an amazing thing for you to do. Kay says, I'm in. Welcome, Kay. Welcome. I'm excited for you. And that family pass is going to do you so well. So if you have someone in your family that you want to bring on board with you as well, make sure that you tell them, look, I'm giving you an opportunity to work with me in my business. Let it be our business, or give it to a family member to allow them to start their own business separate of you. Whatever you decide to do, especially if you have a teenager or a kid older than a teenager, this is perfect for them. So I love the fact that so many of our students are working with their family members, right? So yes, Victoria says, I'm in. Gotcha, Victoria. So a lot of our students that work with their family members will come to me and say, I never thought I would set up a legacy business, a business that I can work on with my family. Like, that is a really big deal. So that's why we made sure to add that pass so that you get that family pass. Any other questions? And hey, as you're joining, I want to make sure that I don't miss you. Type I'm in the chat box, whether you're like doing it right now or you're going to do it soon. Type I'm in so I can acknowledge you and welcome you to our family of money makers. Those that are in my group know that, hey, our kind of mantra and the chant that we do a lot is money, money. We say it twice. So whenever I'm beginning an event or orientation, I'm going to be like, hey guys, we're here to talk about how to make money online. Money, money, right? Type money, money in the chat box. Type money, money if you are ready to make some money on the internet. Holly, welcome, Holly. Did I miss you? Sorry about that. Welcome, Holly. Welcome, welcome. Augustine, I am in. Hi, Augustine. Long time no chat, but welcome. Augustine says, I am in. So excited to have you in, Augustine. Thank you so much, and congratulations. Congratulations. One thing I love about this business is that when people, so Augustine, let's take Augustine, for example, who just joined. When Augustine joins and makes money, like makes money quickly, then Augustine is going to say, hey, I can do this, and going to put more effort into their online business, and it's going to keep building from there. So what I focus on is helping you to start making money on the internet. And one of the things that I always tell all of our students, and I'll tell you guys here, you will all make money on the internet. I promise you, you will make money on the internet. If you don't make one sale, that means that you didn't do what I told you to do in the course, right? If you do everything I told you to do, right, you're working with us and you don't make a sale, I'll gladly give you your money back, because I have not had a student who has come to me, taken the course, is hungry for the opportunity, and doesn't make money. It's, one of the things that I hate to do as a person who's been in this industry for 20 years is I hate to say that, oh, it's easy, because it's not easy. It's work. It is work, right? Setting up a business is work. Being a business owner is work. There's no two ways around it. It's work. But what I do like to say is that I have done so many things. I believe in multiple streams of income. I have an Airbnb, which is making $0 right now, but I appreciate the fact that I have multiple streams of income, right? So in the journey of teaching students, I teach students how to set up social media agencies, how to set up how to do work for local business. I teach them how to do so many different things. But what I'm teaching you right now, freelancing and offering digital services, is the easiest and fastest way out of all of the ways that I've seen to make money on the internet. And I'm not going to knock any of those other ways, because with those other ways, I am making money. But when I'm teaching someone how to do it and they get a quick win, then they keep building and they keep going. So I'm able to do this at such a low cost for you, because I know that you guys will be with me for life, as I'm your mentor and you're making money on the internet. So, Kay, welcome, Kay. Janaya, welcome. I'm excited. Let's see. Tefo, absolutely. Lorette will write your name down. Thank you, Augustine. I appreciate it. Peter said that's why most people fail. I'm guessing you're saying because they don't make money quickly, right, Peter? So if you do not make money quickly and you run off to the next shiny object, and then you keep running off to the next shiny object and nothing's working for you, then you're not building your 6-figure, going on to 7-figure business. If I can show you and work with you to make that first dollar online, there's nothing more exciting. Even if you've already made money online, but now want to make multiple streams of income, this works, right? This works for you. How many of you, give me a 5 if you know this is true. How many of you know it's true that if I help you make your first dollar online and build your business and you keep making money, that you will stick with it, right? How many of you know that once you make that first money online, get your first orders in, get your first clients, that you will stick with it? Give me a 5 if you know it, because that is what I have seen be true so often, right? When I can help someone make their first money online, they stick with it. They keep going, they keep making, they keep going. More money, more money. Leighton earned $5 with her first order online. Now she's making, I should have put it in the presentation. She sent me a screenshot where she was $100 short of making $5,000 in a month. Had she not made that first $5, she would not be making $5,000 a month, right? If I told you, pay me $9.97 and I will teach you how to make $5,000 to $12,000 a month each and every month with your own business, and you can have your family member doing it too, would you be willing to invest in yourself and in a program that can help you to make money every single month through the internet, through this beautiful thing I call the internet? Emma, welcome. All right. Check your bulk spam folder, Emma. Emma said, I'll frame that first dollar. Yes. So you're going to make the money, take it out of the ATM, put it in a frame. All right. Peter said a no-brainer. Thank you, Peter. I appreciate that. All right, guys, if you don't have any other questions, I've got to run soon. before Mike comes on and kicks me off. And Mike, whenever I need to go, you come on and kick me off. But before I do, I just want to say thank you guys so much for having me here on this presentation. I hope you enjoyed it. Last call for questions. If you have any other questions, I would love to answer them in the chat box. But I really look forward to mentoring you, teaching you, helping you to build an online business. It's been a pleasure being here with you today. And yes, I never got that opportunity to be a professor, but hey, I'm excited for the opportunity to be your mentor, your professor. And instead of, helping you to just learn something, I'm going to help you to learn and earn. So join me and work with us. And last call, if you're in, just type I'm in the chat box so we can see. Lorette's writing down all the names. There's no monthly fees, by the way. When you join, there's no additional fees. There's no monthly fees. There's no upsells. The sites don't charge you to be on the sites. Like, we're focusing on the strategy that's perfect for beginners, right? That's perfect for people who want to make money online, build a big business. So Peter said, thanks, you're an online professor, right? Once you buy the course, that's it, right? You're going to get access to all of our best courses. You're going to get access to our Facebook group, our training, on and on and on, the different things that we're going to give you guys. So yes, as Peter says, it's a no-brainer. Jump in, guys, jump in. And if you're going to join a little bit later, you're filling out the form or you're going to fill it out a little bit later, just type I'm in the chat box so we can see you and write down your name and the order in which it comes in. And I hope that you've learned a lot today. Gotten some knowledge. And I want to remind you that action takers are money makers. So take that action and make sure that you say, I have the courage to take the next step. I have the courage to have my own online business. I have the courage to be successful and to be a successful business owner. I have the courage to get new clients in and to have a business that leaves a legacy for, those that I love. I have the courage to be my own boss, make my own money, handle my own time, and have the freedom that I've always desired. So I'm really excited, guys. I'm really excited for you. Can you tell? I try to keep it calm because when I don't, I tend to talk fast. But I just get excited. I love working with people. Somebody says, can we show the cost again? So I'm going to put it up on the screen. So it's one payment of $9.97, or you can split it up into payment plans if you need them. Doesn't bother me if you need a payment plan. So pick whichever one you want to get started. Margaret, if that helps you out. Peter, okay, thanks for that. Mary Lou, thank you, Alicia. I learned more. I have a plan to take action soon. Absolutely. What are the bonuses for those who pay in full? So I added that at the last minute, so I'll have to email it to you if you pay in full. But let me just show you really quickly. You can tell it's not the pretty part of the slide because I added it right before I came on. But I said, you know what? I love doing one-on-one sessions. So for the people who pay in full, let's do a one-on-one session. Me and you discuss what's going on and what you think you want to make money with. You can do this one-on-one session before you watch the courses if you just want to start off getting a good foundation, me and you together. Or you can do it after you've gone through the courses so that, you feel like the time is better spent, which most people do. And I charge $9.97 just for a one-on-one session. So throwing that in as an extra bonus is big. Then your first 10 reviews. So what we do is we make sure that the first 10 orders that you will get in your business, that those come from us. Those come from us recommending you and driving traffic, not just from the platform. Sometimes it happens before we have a chance to even help you get it. But what we're committed to is your first 10. We will make sure that you get them. And then a jump start session. So we're just going to have a live webinar, which is a jump start session. And this is where we go through what to expect in all of the courses. People like it just because it helps you to jump quickly ahead. I feel like I'm losing my voice because I'm talking so fast and loud. Let's see. Teresa says, I am in. Teresa Duncan. Oh, let me get a sip of water. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, Teresa. Suzanne says, go live. I am live. Suzanne, tell me what you want. Tell me one more time. Brandy says, wow. Hi, Brandy. Let's see. I hope you guys have learned a lot. All right. Hang on one second. All right, just looking to make sure that I've got all the questions. If you guys have a question, ask the question in the chat box. If you have a question, ask it in the chat box. I'm going to see if we have any other questions coming in really quickly, because I have this motto in our business where we say it's all of us or none of us. So the reason that I'm trying to make sure I answer everybody's question is because I don't want to leave anybody behind. And the interesting thing is, let's use transcription agencies as an example. So we have all these students that have agencies, and you would think that they would be competitors, but the way that we build our community is they're complementers, because sometimes this agency or this individual gets more work than they can handle. So they will go into our Facebook group. It's really important that you get in these groups. We'll put you in these groups, and they will find other agencies to hire to get some of this work done, or individuals to hire. So agencies are always in there looking for individuals who are looking for work. Teresa, I see you're in. Welcome, welcome. So, all right. So good job, guys. Welcome to everybody. Looks like there are no other questions. Last call for questions. If you've got any, type them in. You're in the chat box. And yes, I hope that you've learned a lot. I hope that you're inspired and motivated. Listen, there's no better time than to start an online business than today. The world that we're living in now is not only, a place where we've been forced into remote work, but a lot of us have been forced into figuring out how we're going to make sure that we not only survive, but thrive in these times and the times ahead. These times have taught us nothing more important that it's so important to have multiple streams of income and an online business. Because once you have the knowledge of how to start an online business, no one can take that away from you. When I told you the story about my ex-husband and how everything was taken away from me, there's one thing that he couldn't take away from me, and that's the knowledge of how to start and build online businesses. I had done it for 10 years with him. Now I've done it for 10 years after. And I say, and the reason that I love teaching people is because I know there's nothing more valuable than the knowledge of how to start an online business. If something were to happen to you today and you, don't have any money, or you're in a hard situation, you know that you can go to your knowledge of what you've learned from me and take that and make money online. Turn on the faucet, make that money online, right? So a lot of our students, I had people that bought my course years ago, became unemployed because of COVID-19, opened up that course, dusted it off, went through it, made money within days. One of our students, Tosh from the UK, she took the course, made money online, and then her husband became unemployed because of COVID. Now she's the sole breadwinner, and he sits next to her and says, show me what you're doing. I want to do it too. Now they're both doing the business together. Last week, his employer called him back and said, the job is coming back. We'd like you to come back to work. He said, no, thanks. I'm making money online and I'm enjoying the time with my wife. We have a business together. So he was being rehired and turned it down. I interviewed him on camera and he said he turned it down. I didn't even know, because now he had a business that gave him the freedom to do whatever he wanted, when he wanted, in his freedom business, right? Chris says, do I host the website, or are there monthly charges for that? Is it a WordPress website? It is a WordPress website. You can use whatever hosting you choose. We don't host it for you because it's your property. And I don't want anything, I want you to have the ownership of it. The web hosting most of our students use costs less than $6 US a month. So It's up to you. We'll put it on your hosting if you already have it, or we'll recommend really super affordable hosting. And that's optional if you want the website or not. So Teresa said, thank you, Alicia. I'm so looking forward to this. You'll not believe it. I'm a newbie, but I don't. This will be for, yeah, you won't be a newbie for long. Yes, you won't be a newbie for long. All right. So Teresa, welcome. Loretta's saying welcome. Welcome, Teresa Duncan. Welcome, welcome. Chris, come on. We're excited to work with you. Jump in, Chris. Jump in. You've had some great comments. Yes, Margaret, come on. We're excited to work with you. Suzanne, yes, come on. We're excited to work with you. Yes, we're excited. All right, guys. This is Holly. What I'm going to do is I'm going to connect you with the Click Seminars team to be able to assist you, right? So I just need to connect you with their team. Does anybody else need assistance in making payments? If you do, say me so that the Click Seminars team can see and get back to you guys on that. Yes? All right, I gotta go. So yes, join. I'm excited to work with you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to Click Seminars for providing this platform for me to be able to teach some people today and have some great, oh, they put an email up there. So if you need help with payment, send them an email at info@clickseminars.live. And let them know you're trying to sign up for my program, but you need some help with payments. Holly says, perfect. Augustine, you want to upgrade to the full payment? Send an email to info@clickseminars.live, right? Send it an email. Chris, if you need assistance, send an email to info@clickseminars.live. Mike, thank you so much. I appreciated it. Thank you.
Oh, Alicia, this is just, you are so.
Alicia, that was just amazing. Just amazing. So, folks, I hope you enjoyed the wonderful, amazingly talented Alicia Lyttle. This is the end of this presentation. We've got other presentations. Our next presentation is Darren Winters at 3 p.m. UK time, which is 1 p.m. Central Time, 2 p.m. Let's see. I take that back. It'll be 9 a.m. Central Time and 10 a.m. Eastern Time and 7 a.m. On the West Coast in the U.S. And like I said, 3 p.m. in the U.K. So I am Mike Stewart for ClickSeminars.live. Be sure to know that Alicia will probably, I know Alicia will be in the VIP group and you'll be able to do more Q&A with her at that time. So folks, thanks so much for being here at ClickSeminars.live. And in about 2 hours time, we will have Mr. Darren Winters. It'll be a great, great presentation, I guarantee.